Okay, this is Spencer again. Part 2 of the removal of wallpaper. And this was a commercial grade wallpaper. It's vinyl. And it came off pretty easily. But now, I'm going to show you what remains. It's the backing on the paper. This fabric substance. And so, that doesn't come off as easy as the vinyl does. So where there isn't a lot of glue, just pan above these cabinets. Where there wasn't a lot of glue, on this whole wall up here, they didn't use a lot of glue. Take a look if you can see that there's not a lot of fabric residue that's left on the walls. So the reason for that is because the more glue you put on, the more that backing is going to stick to the wall, which isn't good for the person removing the paper. But that's the effect. If you don't use a lot of glue, it comes off really easily. The problem with that is, if you don't use a lot of glue, moisture in this laundry room could easily cause that paper to come down. But it didn't do it to this, and this has been up for years. Anyway, how do we get this backing off? Well, you could have perforated the paper using a... I brought them to the job. Let me just see if I can find them. Okay, this is called, well, I won't say what it's called, so they don't tell me that I'm violating their copyright. This thing will ruin your wall. Okay, it has little metallic teeth in it that will perforate the paper, break what's called a shell, so that you can get your water in there, and then it also perforates the wall. If you were to take this and go over your wallpaper, the problem is if you don't do it hard enough, you don't perforate your wallpaper. If you do it too hard, you wind up perforating the wall. The paper comes off after you soak it with water, but now you got a whole lot of wall repair to do. So this thing, I wouldn't use it. What I would use is just water and patience. So I've already soaked down the backing. We're about 10 minutes since I soaked it down. And I took a common garden sprayer that you get at your local Home Depot or Lowe's, right? I'm using warm water. I'm not using fabric softener. I have used the fabric softener. Just fan this. Okay? Everything in here is getting replaced, so the floor is tile. You want to protect the area, obviously, as much as possible. Now, do you see where it starts rippling? Try to get the camera under this so that the light shows that this... You see these ripples in this? It's like anything that you soak. It starts getting wrinkled. That's how you want the fabric to appear before you start pulling away at it with a metal scraper or a plastic one. So, let's see how we did. This is a wallpaper smoother. It's called Paint Trimming. I got this at Harbor Freight for less than $2. It's a great tool. I'm just going to start. Look at this. This is just with water now. Okay, warm water, which is now cold. It's been on it for 10 minutes. Look at this. Do I need to go any further to show you how easy it is to remove wallpaper? And this stuff was on tough. They used a lot of glue. It came off in pieces. In large pieces, and it didn't break away into little ones. And now all the backing is coming off so easily. Okay? The people who own the house are redoing the walls. And so there's going to be some wall repair. But for the most part, look at how this backing just comes off. And your job is done as far as, removing wallpaper. So that's how you do it. And remember, patience and water. That's all you need. If it doesn't come off easily, put the scraper down before you damage the wall and you get frustrated, and wet it again and take a coffee break. Okay, this is Spencer. Hope you liked the video. If you liked it, please click on like below, subscribe. And also let me know your suggestions about what was successful for you getting your wallpaper down. Thank you.